Hello there and welcome to Fairyland Cottage. Thanks for joining me here today. I'm going to talk about some ways that you can simplify your life. So let's get into the first one. Slowing down. Now the world nowadays is so fast-paced and everybody's rushing around. Slow everything down and remember to breathe. I know it sounds so simple, but it's actually really important. And we need to breathe, but what's happening is we're all breathing up here, shallow and short, instead of down in our belly, in through our nose, out through our mouth, and 3 breaths will bring you right back into the present moment and will just make you calmer. It's the easiest and quickest way of simplifying everything, remembering to breathe. The next thing in the slowing down is prioritize. We could spend our day doing so many things that are not even important to us. So find out what is really important to you, do those things, and then forget about the rest. And then with things like technology, like say where people are calling or texting or emailing, you don't need to answer them if you can deal with different things later, especially if you're in the middle of doing something. Because what happens is we're multitasking, we're doing so many different things, and we're not actually efficiently doing one thing. So be okay with saying no, not to answering the phone, reply to things later, and just focus very presently on what you're doing in the moment. It will slow everything down for you, and you'll find that you're able to see more clearly and you're actually able to get things done quicker and more effectively. Another thing with slowing down is to remember to take time for yourself. Now, this can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths. If you've got a little bit more time, just close the door in a room, take some time for yourself, go out in nature, recharge those batteries, spend time with some animals. Animals are known to be relaxing, and you'll just find just that little bit of time for yourself doing something that really adds value for you will do you the world of good, will slow everything down, and will bring a lot more peace and calmness to your life. The next way to simplify your life is to minimize the objects that you have in your life. We have so many things in our life that we do not even use. So many things that don't even have any meaning to us. So if you have a lot of stuff, clutter, and it's overwhelming, spend a day or two getting rid, moving it on to somebody that will enjoy it, and be okay with that space. You will find that it will help you be much more organized and it will simplify everything for you. When you're thinking then of buying something, just ask yourself, do you really need it? And is it going to add value to your life and make you happier? And if not, then just write it down on a piece of paper and in a few weeks' time, go back to it. And what you'll probably find is that thing that you thought you really needed in life, you actually did not need at all. And then what happens is the objects that you do have in your life, they have more meaning to you. They're more special to you and they add value in your home and they just create a lovely atmosphere in your life. The other thing to simplify is use what you already have in your house. There's so many things that we don't even know that are just in cupboards, especially in the kitchen, gadgets that we never use. Just use what you have there. Things in the larder that you haven't eaten, eat those things. Simplify everything, and then when you're buying, just make sure to buy enough that things aren't going off and you're just wasting. The third area is plugging out. Now, technology is at the click of a button these days, and there is so much information in everything that you could possibly imagine, and sometimes it can get really overwhelming and you can kind of get information overload. So the first thing that I did was we just got rid of the TV in the house, and it just means that we don't have background noise, there's no constant advertisements going off, and if you listen to some nice music, that can be much more therapeutic and relaxing to you than having the TV. There's other creative things that we could be doing. I started learning the piano, and I found that the more you're learning hobbies and you're doing more things creatively that really make you happy, you'll find that you don't even have time for the TV. The next thing is with plugging out is marketing companies will tell you that you need this latest gadget to make you happier, whether it's a new app. I've reduced everything on my phone to just one page. I found that the more apps I had, the more overwhelmed I was getting. So just simplify it all. If you're not going to use it, get rid of it on your phone. If it's a technology that you think you need, if it's not going to make your life easier and happier, then why would you bother bringing it into your life? And you'll save yourself a lot of money in the long run as well. The next thing is with plugging out is newspapers and news in general, whether it's online or on paper. I just stopped reading them. The information can just get way too much. I stopped using Twitter. I found again I was just on it for the sake of it, wasting loads of time on it when I could have been doing other things. So if you are, I like to use Instagram. Just reduce the amount of time that you're using it. Say in the morning and the evening, give yourself that time span, and then during the day you can do things like you actually put your phone in the bedroom, or if you're at work, just put your phone in the drawer and just use it the least amount that you need to. What happens when you simplify everything in your life is that you find that you can add value in things like family or friends, things that are meaningful to you, and spend time with those things rather than increasing objects that you have, thinking that they're going to make you happy, because objects never do make us happier. They might in the short term, but not in the long term. So that is all the ways I have to just simplify your life, just 3 ways. I really hope that this video has added value for you, and I'd love to know in the comments below what things that you like to do to simplify your life and how you are getting on in this world, because sometimes it can be really overwhelming. So without further ado, say hi to me over on Instagram. I love chatting to you over there, and subscribe if you want to join me next week. Have a wonderful week. Keep it simple. Bye.